Hello and welcome to Teacher Inspiration Station. So there is this doctor on YouTube. His name is Dr. Mike. And if you're not subscribed to his channel, I'll link it down below. And he has this series on his channel where he reacts to medical memes. And one day I was watching his videos and I thought, hey, I could do a video reacting to teacher memes. Because I see so many on Instagram, Facebook, people send me memes. So I thought, yes, let me do a video where I react to memes. Now, let's get started. Yes, Dr. Phil, when a student is tapping his or her pencil. But it's not only tapping pencils, it's humming, playing with the Velcro on your shoe. The latest one is those tops with the sequins that you go up and they go down and they create like different pictures. If parents knew how distracting those shirts were, I don't think they'll buy them for their kids. There are two types of teachers when Halloween falls on a school day. I love Halloween or nope. And that is so true. Like in the beginning of teaching, I went all out for Halloween. I remember one year I dressed up as Cinderella and I spent hours in the Halloween store to get that costume to try it on, and like it was just ridiculous. And I looked like a giant blueberry. Like I went through all the trouble to get the outfit that I had to just go through it and wear it, but oh my goodness. I only wore it one year. And then every year the outfit that I wore was an angel, and I kept it in my closet, an angel. So I think it was 2 years ago, I said, you know what? I'm gonna put on the angel costume this year. I think I'm just gonna do it. So Halloween comes, I changed at lunchtime and I'm putting on my outfits. I check out myself in the mirror and I was just like, oh hell no. That did not fit how it did in previous years. So I was like, you know what? We're scrapping it. So now I just go with the witch's hat and I call it a day, if that. Trying to stop thinking about the classroom issues and go to sleep. Your mind just goes, because you know, it's just, I think it was Janice at One Happy Teacher where she said teaching is one of the few professions where you actually lose sleep over other people's kids. Like, oh, stressed out about it. And anyway, so true. When a student asks to go to the restroom just seconds after their best friend, it's like, this is what I say. I literally do this. Someone will ask to go to the washroom, and it's a time when it's okay for them to go. They're like, Miss Clark, can I go to the washroom? I'll say, go with so-and-so. Nobody else ask me. Like, I immediately say that because it's true. Whenever one kid says they have to go, then the best friend or the friend who wants to hang out with them in the washroom and have a party have to go so badly. They're holding themselves like, I gotta go too. Like, chill. If you can read this, think a teacher. If you can read this, you probably are a teacher. Yes, trying to figure out what the kids are trying to write. Sometimes you call kids over so they can tell you what they wrote and they don't even know what they wrote. So yeah, good skill to read kids spelling. Dear teacher, I talk to everyone. Moving my seat will not help. I know, like they're somewhere, you're like, you know what, I'm moving you over here. You're sitting, you are in the mammal group now. You put them in the mammal group, it's like, oh man, you're moving back to the insects. You're going to the bird group. You're like, everywhere you put them, yeah, they're gonna find someone to chit chat and goof around with. There are no bad kids, only happy little classroom challenges. Love that one. I don't always sit at my desk, but when I do, an administrator walks in. I can relate to this, not with the sitting at my desk because I pretty much almost never sit at my desk, but I never use my phone when the kids are there. Like sending texts and things like that, like I don't do it. Of course, when there's no kids in the classroom and I'm on like a prep or it's a recess or whatever, I might check my phone or whatever, but very rarely when the kids are there. So one day I was on my phone. I don't know what I was doing. I don't know if I had to send a text really quickly or if it was on Google. I had to Google something. I don't remember what it was, but I was just standing up and I was going like this, and then the vice principal walks in. I was like, oh snap. And she just asked me a question or said what she had to say, and I didn't say anything, But in my head, I'm like, she probably thinks I do this all the time, and I literally don't. Like, it was just like the worst timing ever. So anyway, I could totally get this meme. Well, he never does that at home. Me. Hmm? Okay. Okay. There's no better feeling than going to bed at night and not having to set an alarm for tomorrow morning. Yes, but only when it's a day that there is no school. So if it's a holiday or a PD day and I don't have to go to school, that's when I feel like, yes, I don't have to wake up in the morning. But if the kids are gonna be there and I'm absent, I don't sleep as soundly. Like, I'm not as like, woo! I just don't like to be away. So I don't feel relaxed if the kids are gonna be there and I'm not, but definitely if there's no school, yeah. Patiently waiting for snow day call, and that was totally me 2 weeks ago. As on the news, they talked about there might be a snowstorm, and my board is notorious for never having snow days. Like, it just doesn't really happen. But there was some buzz that it might happen. 6 o'clock in the morning, I'm refreshing the website, refresh, Twitter, refresh, and lo and behold, we got the message that it was a snow day. Great. What do you mean the laminator is broken? Our school doesn't have a laminator, but we have a photocopier that I think we just need to get a new one, because every time someone comes to fix it, it's destroyed again in a couple of weeks. Like, it's just, we need a new one. I don't know how much they cost, but when you go upstairs and you see the little red light and you see that little picture on the screen that tells you where the paper jam is, and and it's flashing, you're just like, oh my goodness. I gotta go. I gotta go. This is, you know, yeah. Photocopiers, that's a big one for us. Teachers trying to change up the seating arrangement without making things worse. That goes back to that kid who's always talking. Like, yeah, it's like, yeah. I can't put so-and-so with so-and-so, but I can't put so-and-so here. Maybe if I move it's just, yeah, totally can relate to this one. When I decide to be nice and have kids pick their own partners for a project, I immediately regret this decision. Even when I say to the kids, okay, I'm gonna let you pick your own partners for this assignment. However, I want you to be mindful of who you're choosing as a partner. Is this someone that you're gonna work well with? Is it someone that you're gonna do your best with? If I don't think the partners are the best partnerships, I'm going to do some changes. So I'll let you make that decision. Okay. I do that whole speech. Boys can be partners with girls can be partners with boys, and they still make poor choices. And I immediately regret my decision. There's always at least one teacher whose desk looks like this. I am that one teacher. My desk has papers and books and like, but I know where everything is. There is some order to my chaos. And it's always so embarrassing though. Someone says, oh, I'm just gonna put this paper on your desk. I'm just like, I'll take it. I'll take it. Because I just don't want them to see my desk. Yeah, it's a hot mess. I'm glad I'm not the only one. And that is it for today's video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. And again, subscribe to my channel. See you all in my next video. Bye-bye.